We're going to see the ZSS Ned.
Yep. So we are now in another winner's on the other side of winners semis is Ned
versus SNooFL.
SNooFL, both PR'd, #1 and #7, I believe. I could be wrong. Either way.
I think you're right.
SNooFL's definitely right up there. Really good Fox,
7 or 8.
as we saw earlier within the tournament. And Ned, who not only brought out Roy, played his Cloud.
Now he's playing ZSS.
Now he's playing his infamous 0-6
Two very technical players.
Oh, yeah.
Very technical players. So we'll see how this goes.
Starting off on Final Destination.
Both of them have a lot of combo potential.
Oh, yeah.
So
actually insane how both of these characters can like combo each other really well. So Fox having that ability to bear footstool at early percentages, meanwhile ZSS has the ability to just bury people up the top at early percentages or spike somebody at the ledge at very early percentages.
SNooFL doing very well for himself, getting 86% in the first 30 seconds.
Oh, and he had, see? Here we go. We talk about ZSS when whiffed a grab against characters that can punish really well and carry out those combos. Look what happens.
Yeah.
You missed your grab, you lost your entire stock stack. So.
And I mean that was after an insane combo towards SNooFL.
Well, I wouldn't believe that Ned's feeling any too like down about that because ZSS is really gonna make comebacks, which like a common between his Cloud and his ZSS, but we'll see how he can bring this back. But SNooFL just on top of his game and making sure that he is just
ensuring another 114% point in the game. That's pretty crazy considering he's 51. But I mean, he's just very good at reading that DI, continuing his combos, and ensuring that Ned doesn't feel safe. He's all over it. At any given point, like if they're too far, like he's just, you see that constant overlap, staying as close as possible, so that as soon as Ned is out of shield, you can go and capitalize on that. However, Ned coming back, so also with crazy combo.
SNooFL for the first stock and for part of the second stock for Ned had like crazy like control and neutral, and like Ned found a tiny little window of opportunity, and now he's just like he's getting there. Now SNooFL answering back with the down grab and spacing out his back is very, very well. He wants the stock.
Both of them are hungry for it, you can tell.
And there it is.
Yeah.
SNooFL taking game 1 off of Ned. That's huge. And that's definitely a good confidence booster that I'd say.
He was very confident that game.
Oh,
very
for
confident.
sure. You can see it in display.
Oh, for sure. And I think that it's kind of a staple of SNooFL is he follows you. He follows. He's like a specter. You just don't feel safe. He's just right behind you all the time and just waiting for you to get out of shield.
Like hyper aggression. And
punishing.
Definitely showcased that really, really well.
It's staying on the ZSS now on Town.
Town and City for game 2. Ned being funny. The lasers came out and ZSS can walk while she crouches. She's just like doing this army crawl under the lasers, not getting hit. It's pretty cute. But
right now we're seeing both of them, I think, right now trying to engage with the flow of the game. And
this is where like that combo just kind of goes through and up airs, and they're both really good at their up airs.
And Ned very quickly regaining control of the situation and immediately capitalizing on that opening, getting that 40%, slowly closing that stock, the percent gap between them right now.
Well, I mean, he can even take, he can actually take the percentage at this point in time if he wants to get like a good grab. But SNooFL answering back with a rising up air off the top.
So spicy.
We'll see how Ned's really feeling with ZSS after this game, but
yeah,
win or lose, I feel like Ned might want to do a character switch after this. We'll see.
Well, yes.
Oh!
That was well timed by SNooFL. It could have gone a lot worse.
If Fox was any lighter, that would have been a dolphin kick for sure. It was spike. But using that wave for the advantage, and they're both
Ned takes the stock and
back air, really strong back
but
air.
He had a lot of extra credit, extra percent on that last stock. So still working with a very clear advantage here. And
that was a really good. That was actually really good DI from Ned because that could have been. Like, I think well, it's true to just kind of land that raw back air, but like because of Ned's DI kind of moving in forward, he just missed it because ZS is a little bit in front of him. But this is the kind of.
That was almost a very dangerous situation.
This is the kind of aggression that ZSS needs, and there we go. There we go. That
oh goodness.
That.
Goodness gracious.
Literally that.
Yeah, the moment he had momentum of that game just took it right off the top.
Yeah.
Right up.
But see if Ned wants to stick that ZSS, and
I think he's still feeling pretty confident. I mean,
might want to ride this through.
Absolutely. I mean, as you mentioned before with the ZSS in his cloud, I mean, he can ride that comeback. And even though that particular game was looking pretty grim for him, I mean, you just needed that 1 or 2 openings and just kind of rode on it.
It's at this point, I don't know whether to like blame Smash 4 or the character. I don't know. But either way, we see this from like top level play. It's exciting to watch. Definitely exciting. Like these two are playing characters that are very fancy with the combos, I would say. But like, two characters are just exciting to watch.
A lot of potential, especially these two particular characters coming out of for high level play that have a lot of punish potential, very fast.
So every character I would say has some sort of weakness, and for Fox, it's landing. If you can keep Fox in the air, you can practically not only win neutral, potentially like just win the game. Right? The matchup is you want to keep Fox in the air, and it's gonna be hard because you can stall with Shine and kind of mix up a little because he fast falls. But if you keep him in the air and you just keep that overall aerial pressure, it's very hard for Fox to just kind of do anything. And his recovery can be very lackluster at times because if you don't immediately side B to stage, you're a sitting duck because of his up air. But both of these players are showing.
Ooh, that almost looked very nasty for SNooFL, but excellent DI there. Excellent DI.
They're both showing some super high aggression for each other, and
they both want that kill. I mean, both of them are at kill percent right now.
You can tell that they're both like, I wouldn't say fishing for it. They're both trying it because they're both back airing, and because Fox and Zero Suit's back airs are very similar. It's just like they're both like, I'm gonna hit you with my foot. No, I'm gonna hit you with my foot. No, my foot's gonna go here, and you know.
But neither one of them taking it just yet.
And up comes through.
But I'm wrong. It's all right. I mean, at that point, SNooFL was sitting at 154%. So I mean, it really that's all it was going to take was that up throw. But now, SNooFL, ooh,
immediate down smash.
And now it is all tied up.
And see, and that's where this matchup gets in like that gray area. Because if you send Fox out, and like I said, if you have a tool to catch that side B onto stage, you can catch Fox pretty well. And Zero Suit does that. It just is not her down smash. She can like just paralyze him at the edge. That's like the worst place to A, be paralyzed, and B, like a crazy combo can come off, and off the top kill comes from
the top. That was insane. That was insane. That was one combo. I mean, again, we mentioned it at the very beginning. The combo potential for both of these characters is crazy. It's
insane how you can see. So game 2, well, after I would say even after game 1, Ned felt shook. You can see it in the play, and game 2 was a little rough. But then you can tell where that adaptation was coming from, and that was like towards the end of game 2. And now he's just riding this momentum. And just
it's what you said as well. I mean, he just kept Fox in the air.
That's what it is. That's the game. Unfortunately for Fox, but
so what would you say? What what is this matchup? Is it 50-50, would you say?
I would say
45?
60-40 in DSS's favor.
Interesting.
Just because she's really good at playing playing within the air, and has tools to catch Fox off stage, I think is just gonna really roll well in 06's favor. But if two people who are just really good at these characters, I mean, does that really matter when it comes to high level play like this? At that point, it's a determination of skill. So.
The early games in pretty much all of the games that we've seen so far look very similar, where it's a lot of them trading percent back and forth. The first stock is always very close.
Yeah.
It's the very first stock is always like incredibly close, and this is the only game I would say that is not the case, and, and that's that Ned adaptation that we're watching.
Ned adapted really well. Like for game 1 and towards most of game 2, you can see where his ESS was kind of shaking, and he kind of just brushed that all off and was just like, no, I'm gonna have your number now. And
I mean, all things considered, I mean, it's not even that stark, right? So I mean, it's not like Ned has this huge lead, but he has enough right now. And I mean, SNooFL, incredibly talented in his own right, was at least at that point had enough that he was doing that even though that Ned adaptation was happening, his aggression was still getting something in that first stock. So hopefully we can see something similar out of SNooFL that we did in those same games before, where he was able to, oh goodness, where he was able to go and before kind of take that stock off of Ned kind of shortly thereafter, but it doesn't. Man, why do I even say things? Because I just say things and then they're immediately
going on about how well they're doing, and then just one mess up just kind of
I gotta talk policy debate style, and I just have to say everything really fast so that I'm gonna be an auctioneer now.
And SNooFL coming with a 1 up air, 2 up air, 3 up airs.
Exactly.
And the stock takes it to SNooFL, but fortunately, that's not how the case. That's how it works right now. But
SNooFL was able to go, and
Ned has a very significant lead.
Yes, absolutely. But SNooFL making him work for it. Absolutely making him work for it.
But ooh, very nice DI. Almost seemed like the end of it. But
oh my goodness,
SNooFL DI is just getting
on and those were
just a tad bit short.
That was a valiant effort at the end there from SNooFL. I mean, it was 2 times we were like, he's dead. Nope.
And
dead.
that's where, because SNooFL is such a good Fox, it's very technical.